ChatGPT can help you blow up on LinkedIn, create content 10 times faster, and make it so irresistible that your ideal customers can't wait but buy from you. All you need to know is how to give AI the right things. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create LinkedIn content much faster, the 3 simple words you need to use on your prompts to explode your growth, and the one mistake you are making when using ChatGPT that completely wrecks your performance and even worse, your reputation. But first, let's look at how this trick will help you come up with an endless list of ideas to explode your follower growth with followers who actually want to buy from you. So what you're seeing right now is stagnation in my LinkedIn growth. This is actually a little bit painful to look at because, of course, I've been spending a lot of time creating content and I do think it's valuable, but that doesn't mean that impressions are always that high. So my idea is to repeat a concept that I've experimented with a few months ago and it actually resulted in massive growth. But there is a little problem with this approach. I honestly do not want to repeat the same content because I know that a lot of people still remember that piece of content. They will probably think I'm lazy, boring, and they might start hating me for this. And this is where our friend ChatGPT will be very handy. So I want a new idea that leverages the same concept that went viral, but different. I will simply type on ChatGPT, come up with 5 ideas that leverage the same formatting of my previous viral post. Old LinkedIn versus new LinkedIn. Use information that is new to most people and make it bold and provocative. And this is essentially what it came up with. This is honestly already pretty good, but I do not simply want to take what AI has given. I do want to make it way better with my own insights and basically elevate my experience using AI. The goal here is to use ChatGPT as inspiration and as an ideation machine, not to replace you. So if you do have old content that performed extremely well, you really want to try this hack to make sure you can score another viral hit. Oh, and by the way, that post that AI helped me ideate, it definitely worked. But what if you don't have any previous viral posts, but you still want to create a piece of content that helps you reach a wide audience on LinkedIn? Well, if you ask your mother to find the answer to a pressing question, she will likely do this. Write 3 entire paragraphs in a Google search in hopes she will get the exact answer she's looking for. But you already know how that ends up. Yeah, but that's exactly what most people do when using ChatGPT. They go straight into writing a thesis with everything they want. Or worse, they think copy-pasting pre-made prompts that are super complex and lengthy will give them anything valuable. Sorry, but you ain't gonna find what you are looking for. What instead you need to do is to leverage the 3 most powerful words that transform completely what you get straight from ChatGPT, based on data. What? Is it that simple? Well, not exactly. Because if you don't know what I'm going to show you next, this will never work. So before you prompt ChatGPT with anything, you need to give it data. What data, you ask? Data that represents the exact outcome that you are looking to achieve. If you want content ideas that can go viral, you need to give it content ideas that went viral. And if you want to create content that sells, you need to give it content that sells. But how do you go from this initial data to an actual and effective prompt? Well, start by giving it 10 examples of LinkedIn posts that went extremely well. And you will obviously find these posts by following different accounts and obviously being on the lookout for this sort of content. And then you use the 3 most powerful words I've just told you about. Based on data, give me 10 content ideas for my audience of, and here you will describe your audience that can get me a viral post. And before this, you obviously give it the 10 content ideas that went viral. Boom! I'm telling you, from this output, I would at least consider creating 5 out of these 10 posts because they are that good. But not without what's coming next. Okay, so let me explain why this next trick is insane before I tell you exactly what to ask ChatGPT. Well, as a founder or a creator or a marketer, your time should be allocated to things that help to drive revenue, not spending 10 hours a day creating content on LinkedIn. But if you want to use LinkedIn to drive revenue, well, you need to spend time on LinkedIn creating content. This is the chicken and the egg problem, and ChatGPT just came to solve it. I mean, literally. What you are going to do is, rather than spending hours and hours writing your content, you're actually going to record yourself dropping your insights and your stories and your expertise. And you already know what to talk about because we have already generated a bunch of high-performing content ideas. Then you just drop your voice memo on ChatGPT and ask it to use your insights to craft a compelling post for LinkedIn. Again, do not just take the output as it is. Spend some time going through some edits, revisions, and add like a nice visual to make sure that you can capture the attention of your audience much faster. And there you have it. A finished LinkedIn post ready to help you grow your follower count, your sales, your email list, or whatever you want. Unfortunately, there is something that AI will probably never be able to help you with. And that's the exact strategy that you need to follow on LinkedIn and the specific posts that will help you to generate sales from the content you are creating. So I did create an entire video that will perfectly complement the one you have just watched. So watch this video next to learn the exact system responsible for generating millions in revenue for my clients with content.